What kind of cake does a lumberjack eat? Well, probably one with a plaid shirt on the inside and chocolate bark on the outside. How do you make it? It's not too hard. You start with 3 cake mixes: chocolate, red velvet, and spice cake, white fondant, Hershey syrup, and melting chocolate. Then just mix up those cake batters. Let them cool. In the meantime, crumple up some aluminum foil and melt your chocolates. Then spread that chocolate in a thin layer on the foil and let it cool. Now it's time to build that plaid cake. Use a 5-inch cookie cutter to cut the red velvet cake. Put it on a plate and then use that cutter to get a smaller circle of chocolate cake and a 2.5-inch cutter to make an inside layer of red velvet. Then just do the same thing with the spice cake and the red velvet cake. Repeat that twice until you have 4 layers. Stack those cakes on top of each other. My cake started to topple a little bit, so I ended up ramming some skewers through them so they wouldn't fall over. Next, take your white fondant and put in a plastic bag and add a few drops of chocolate syrup. Then just knead it and roll it until it's kind of a tan color. Put it then on top of your cake. Now to the bark. Carefully peel the foil away from your chocolate to reveal the chocolate bark. Then spread frosting on that bark and place it on the sides of the cake. Using a little chocolate sauce and water, paint rings on top of the cake where your fondant is. Use some forks too to make even more rings. Then you just brush on a little powdered sugar on the bark to make it look a little more realistic. Then invite Mike the newspaper photographer to your house to take a photo in the backyard. This is what he came up with, and this is what it looks like when you cut into it. Happy Paul Bunyan Day to all you lumberjack wannabes.